to say it never rains in London, and it has been raining in the run-up to this game here in West London at Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It's Chelsea facing Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
One 0 then. Koundé. Promising move from Barcelona. Vital intervention. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Crucial piece of defending. The goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
Well, it's been a struggle for Barcelona, but that was a chance to draw level. Credit, though, to the goalkeeper. What a stop that was.
And looking to apply further pressure from this position. He's in here. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. Lavia. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, great attacking play. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And Barcelona finding space on the flank. Lewandowski. Very quick thinking there. Oh, the threat is there. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Opportunity. And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Oh, big chance! Surely! On the cusp of making it a hat-trick here.
Well, his finishing has been so good today, so that was a chance for the hat-trick, but I'm sure he'll get another one before too long.
Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Electing to shoot. Well, that was on the cusp of saying he's at it again. Look as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
In the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. And he's lost custody of the ball here. And unable to find the target. They put themselves under pressure and have to start finishing chances.
Well, frustration amongst the players. That was half a chance to reduce the deficit there.
And he read it well, intercepting it. And in with a real chance. Surely. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Well, they get the ball moving once more. It's been all Chelsea so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment handed out. Dani Olmo. Neto. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Oh, fancy footwork. Delivered into the box. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he has to impose himself on this game. He's been far too quiet so far. If they are to get back into this, he needs to make something happen and start getting some shots away.
Well, underway once more, and Barcelona facing an uphill climb after the events of the first 45. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Real chance! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And Barca's corner. Delivering it. The chance is on. Well, body in the way. Oh, a goal! And that wasn't part of the plan. An own goal it is, and no wonder his head is slumped.
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Trevoh Chalobah. Fernandes. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Lewandowski. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Has a go! And foiled only by the crossbar. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, so unlucky not to score there. So close to reducing the deficit.
And Barca unable to keep the ball. Can he find the right pass? Getting the better of his opponent. Well, he's keen on cutting in, but timely defending when it mattered. James. Will it happen for them? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Inigo Martinez. Koundé. And room to roam for Barca on the wing. Lewandowski could reduce the deficit. Well, when you're down by a couple of goals, you simply have to be opportunistic.
Well, if they don't take those sort of chances, there's no way back for them here.
Barca recovering possession well. A chance to whip it in. Can he put it away? And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
"15 minutes left for play. Space here for Barcelona. Nice switch of play. Can he finish this? He's blocked it. Well, they've decided to make a change. And short it is. Played into the centre. Well, nothing untoward happened. Now the counter-attack looks on. Very quick thinking there. And that's going to result in a goal kick. And they're making a change. Fernandez. He has teammates around him. And let's give credit to the defending. Room to roam for Chelsea on the wing. Superbly read and executed. They're really pressing their opponents. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Chance here. Oh, body in the way, crucially. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. So a personnel change then. Artist at work. What a goal it was.
Well, as you can see, he decides to go for the open side, and he does it brilliantly. But really, the goalkeeper is beaten too easily. That's the area he should be defending.
So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great position.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.